Yo, what is good with y'all motherfucking boys, man? We are back at it with another video. And the video that you guys have been highly requesting. Unc, what is your split? Unc, what is your split? Unc, what are you split? Unc, what are you split? Unc, what are you split? And I'm here to answer your questions today, bro. So let's get into it. So basically, I do a torso limb split. What is torso limbs, Unc? So basically, your torso, boom, boom. You get your back, you got your chest, and you got your fucking shoulders. Limbs is your limbs, your arms, and your fucking legs. Why am I doing torso limbs? Well, let's just say this. My opinion, right? If you do a torso limb split, obviously there's some sort of body part on your torso that you're trying to bring up the most. So for me, I'm trying to bring up my back more than anything on my torso. My shoulders are wide, they're capped. My chest is big and full as fuck. Now I want more width and I want more thickness in my back in general. So my torso days, I always do back first on my torso days. The only days that I do chest first is when I want to progress on a movement and I place that first just because I'm the freshest at that sense. And I want to move as much weight as possible for that lift, which is, in the grand scheme of things, is it the smartest thing to do? Because my back it's not a weak point, but it's something I want to bring up more. No, it's not the smartest, but will I not make gains in my back because I'm doing that? No. So in a smarter stance of me programming it, back always comes first. And typically it's my upper back. I like to do upper back rows first before anything. I want my traps to get a lot thicker, and they have gotten thicker, if you couldn't tell. So now I've been moving on to doing a lot more lats first. And then I do like a sagittal row or something like that, a sagittal pull. And then I do that, and then I move on. So I do back first, then I move on to do chest second. Then I do another back movement, and then I do chest again. So I do a press and I do a fly. I do both, right? And then for my back, I do a lat movement because I am in the camp that I don't really think you need to bias every single region of your back. I genuinely don't think you need is really necessary. So I do like a wide grip pull down most of the time, a frontal pull, just so I can hit my lower lats a lot more because my upper lats are there. And typically, so I do that first. I need to start actually doing that first now. Usually I do like an upper back row, like a lat row, because I'm going to be more elbows tucked in, but I'm getting upper lats and I'm still getting my upper back being worked too. So it's the best of both worlds type of thing. But now I'm moving on to doing a wide grip pull down first. So after this video, you will be seeing me doing a wide grip pull down first in all my torso days, just so I can get a little bit more lower lats, which I don't really need it, but I want to emphasize it a little more. So I do a back movement first. I do a chest press movement second. I do another back movement third, and then I do a isolation like a pec fly fourth, and then I move on and I do another back movement, or I do rear delt flies, which isn't necessary, but I do that, or I move on, and then I move on to shoulder. So I do a shoulder press, or I do side lateral raises, right? And that's my torso day. And then on my limbs day, I always start off with biceps first because I have my left bicep. It's a little bit smaller than my right bicep because I had got surgery on my left side when I played, actually in high school. When I was 16, I was doing the 5-10-5 drill. I slipped. I tore the fuck out of my labrum, but I never got it checked. I never got surgery on it. Usually the team doctors just fucking ice it and just say, go on about your day. So when I was playing college, high school football, and I became like all-state twice. So it's a 2-time all-state player, defensive player of the year. I went to junior college for 2 years. Well, technically a year and a half. I graduated early, got my associate's degree from Hutchinson Community College. My first year, I broke my femur. I broke my fucking femur my first year playing football in junior college. That same game, I was outperforming the starter. He was an older dude, obviously, and I took his spot, but then I got hurt. So I broke my femur, came back from that, broke my hand, broke my finger and spring ball. My finger literally bent back and broke, and I threw that bitch and popped it back in place. Wasn't the smartest idea because now my finger's kind of fucked up now. But hey, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. And then during a practice, oh my God, one of my younger teammates, he was bullshitting at the drills and he fucking popped my shoulder, tried to dislocate, and my labrum tore even more. So I was playing damn near 16, I was 20 at the time. Yeah, 20. So I was playing like 4.5 years of football with like a fucked up labrum. And I was still defensive player of the year, top 15, top 10 player in junior college. Defensive player of the year, first team All American. Had offers from a lot of fucking schools. I was just extremely blessed. I had the best football season of my life. Then with Iowa State, I was trying to do this little stick drill for like mobility. Couldn't lift my left arm. Got surgery on it. February 14th, 2020, and now we're here today, right? So limbs. That's why my left bicep is a little bit smaller than my right bicep. Long ass explanation. So I do a preacher curl. Usually I do a single arm preacher curl, unilateral. Do 2 sets of that. Then I move on to a tricep push down, unilateral cuffed, 2 sets of that. And then I move on and do a hammer curl to hit my brachialis, 1 or 2 sets of that. Then I go on and do a tricep extension, usually the katanas, where I go like this, 2 sets of that, or 1 set of that. Then I move on to legs. I do seated hamstring curls, 2 sets. Then I do 2 sets of leg extension. Then I move on and do a hinge or a line hamstring curl for 1 set. And then I do my leg press for 1 or 2 sets. And then I do my calves, my adductors, and glutes. And then that's my torso limbs day, bro. So you want to, however you want to program it, I believe if you do 4 days on, 3 days off, so like torso limbs rest, you can do a little bit more volume. It all depends on where you're at in your dietary. Like if you're on maintenance or even the bulk, you can afford to have a little bit more volume because your recovery capabilities will be a lot better because you have more food going into your body. So your recovery will be a lot better. So you could do a little bit more volume during your maintenance and bulking phases. So like for me, I'll probably do like 4 sets. I'll probably do like 4 to 5 sets of torso, of like a chest and back. 4 to 5 sets of all muscle groups, right? Probably a little bit more volume for my quads because your quads can withstand a lot of fucking punishment. But if you're in the cutting phase, I highly recommend that you lower the volume just so you are more than able to recover and keep fucking progressing on your lifts. That's the biggest thing. You want to make sure that your lifts are not going down dramatically, especially if you're at like a higher body fat as I am. You want to make sure that you are still recovering really well and you're still progressing before you get down to the single digit body fats. Now, once you get down to the single digit body fats, that's where you might they run into some problems. But if you are in like the mid teens, like 10, even 9, 11, 12, 13, you're more than able to keep progressing while in the deficit, right? So make sure you do that. And you have a logbook. You log everything. You log your lifts. You log how you feel. You log the setting on the fucking machine. So you make sure everything's perfect. So you know that you aren't either ego lifting or you aren't fucking using some type of leverage to get the weight up. And you keep trying to make small progressions here and there. Don't try to get 20 pounds after one session. That's not going to do shit for you. Make small progressions. Try to get more reps with the same amount of weight. Try to reach the highest, the higher end of the threshold of your rep range. So for me, I usually do 6 to 10 on most movements. If I only get 3, I just got to make that. I just know then I just had to make adaptations for that movement. Most things I do, if I can't get it for more than 5 reps, it's just adaptations at that point. So the more you do something, the more your body is adapting to that movement, and the more adapted you get, the more reps you will get, right? So that's what they call it, neural adaptations. So that's about it with the split. I'm going to do another video when I do my rest day tomorrow. I'm gonna do the full day of eating, and then I'm going to get really specific about the movements that I do and why I do them. But I don't want to give you guys my split right now. But this is the longest I ever talked on the intro. So let me get the fuck up out of here. Talk to you, show you guys the lift that I did with my homie Baxum at Illuminate Fitness, Illuminate Heights. And then I will post the full day of eating / more detailed version of my split for you guys to watch. Sit down, eat your snack, do your cardio, and y'all can understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I will see y'all boys in the next one. Get at least 4. I'd be happy I can do 4. Okay, let's go. I got 3. Shit, ain't too bad. Take these little fucking legs. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Ain't felt too bad.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. That was oh my god, bro. Oh shit, bro. Jesus Christ. Damn. The David Goggins and do like 6 reps over there. Woo! Damn. Fuck.
Good fucking set, dude.
It's a blessing.
You don't even pull the pink blocks out when you're going? Yeah, you can. And then I'll fall down. I just want to make sure it's not in the way. Yeah, I'm about, like, kind of like you have to better good. Absolutely. That's for myself. It's just to get back in the that's how I get the clothes away. Oh, actually, if you don't, bro, I can do I think it's in the car. I think you want to do a championship. If you don't want it, sure. Otherwise, I make it money.
Good. We won't need the blocks for the next one. Jeez, that was heavy though.